Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Block Center. And please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. I'm right here with my brother Adewale, live from Canada, and we are set to discuss about something very important in regards to our brother Ibeabuchi, the president, and his recent win over another brother of ours, Idris Afinni. Adewale, like looking at the president's performance against Afinni and him calling out Usyk, he said he doesn't have a long, like he doesn't have enough time left to he just wants to achieve his goal, which is to be a world champion. So he's 52 now. Late. We know he spent around 26 years. I think over 20 years in jail, basically. I think 16 years? Yeah, 20 years in jail because he was out 2014 and then he violated probation according to the US, report. And then he had to go for another 4 years and then he came in and stuff like that. And what happened. What do you make of it, bro? Like, what do you make of his aim and his performance against Afinni? I don't know if you watched it.
Yeah, I watched the highlights. To be honest, I saw him letting his hands go, and I was surprised at how agile he still was. And even Afinni, the opponents looked good in some spots of the highlights that I watched. I was, to be honest, I was expecting a fight between two slow guys, but they both seemed to perform at a decent pace. They let their hands go, and it was entertaining.
Yeah, he was also asked about Itauma. I think that was before the fight on Saturday. He said Itauma is too young, not proven yet, too young, and he's not going to be fight. Right now, his aim is just to be a world champion, bro. Like, he's ready to step up. And also, what surprised me the most about Ibeabuchi is that the guy still look the same. Like, physique wise. People say maybe he's on steroids. I doubt it, bro. Guy, people don't know him, man. Sometimes we African guy, we just get our body, natural body. I think people, like, I don't know what that's steroid than Joseph. How you see him?
Ibeabuchi looked good. He looked very good. Like, even physically, I mean, when I saw him throwing combinations, even Afinni, I saw Afinni throwing combinations. And, I was surprised for people at that stage in their career, especially Ibeabuchi, after not fighting for about 20 years or more. And he comes back, you could still see that he had that sharpness in his game. You could tell that this is a well-trained professional, right? Even though he had taken a long time off. And I think from that performance and his will to continue, I think they should be giving it another fight. I definitely don't expect him to get a Oleksandr Usyk, but he should be tested with someone else. Not Moses Itauma, please. We don't want that. Give
Yeah,
Ibeabuchi someone, maybe if he can handle a Kubra Pulev.
My guy, I didn't say it would be pool level. Bro, I think it will be Pulev, bro. I think so. Pulev struggled against a whole Samuel Peter. Basically, Samuel Peter was already out. He wasn't in shape at all. It was basically like, we know Samuel Peter in his prime was a beast, but he's never been a guy that ever wanted to be in shape for a fight. He was never 100%, even when he fought Klitschko. I feel the president, Ibeabuchi, will beat Pulev. I feel that. Pulev I think people should call him out now. But he only has he wants to be a world champion. That's the only thing that is missing in his career, because there's this guy, I think he would have been a world champion. I didn't been what happened didn't happen. but he wants to be a world champion, and he has his eyes on the big fight.
Yeah.
And
To be fair,
he doesn't want
during
to
the
tune a
prime of his
fight.
career,
Yeah.
bro, during the prime, after beating the Victoire, Ibeabuchi was definitely on the route to fight for a world championship. He is one of those guys that had a high probability of winning the world championship. And it's impressive that he still has the dreams today. And unfortunately, yes, he should eventually get a world championship, but he has to prove himself. You can't just come off a 20-year layoff and a win over Afinni and, be considered to fight a higher ranked opponent. First off, we have to test him with someone higher. Pulev will be a good test. If Ibeabuchi and Pulev can have a fight and he defeats Pulev, I think that is a very good case for him to, because that's a high step up for someone that has been off for a long time. Give him a Pulev. If he comes through with the Pulev, then you can increase the level to someone else. I mean, man, right now there are so many killers in the heavyweights lining up for the heavyweight title. I don't want you to put Ibeabuchi with someone like a Fabio Wardley or Moses Itauma or Daniel Dubois. Like these guys are like 20, 25, 30 years younger than him, man, in some cases, maybe. So that's crazy. This is a tough. It's going to be difficult getting the world championship, but it's possible. Get a win over someone of the level of Pulev. Maybe get another step up competition. If you can come out victorious, then set him up against those young guys, which you have to go through in order to fight for the championship. By that time, Usyk will probably not even have the belt anymore, and Ibeabuchi might be 53. All of this, if everything pans out right, it might be next year or the year after, and we never know. Maybe he will set a new world record and be the oldest heavyweight champion in history.
You know what's funny, huh? Remember, I was just thinking about this when Ibeabuchi was released in 2014, and he was about to make his comeback, right? I was just thinking it was wasn't it around 40 then? It was 40, right? I think so. I was 40. I think it was 40. Bro, I'm just imagining, then Joshua was on top then, Furies and the Warders. I'm just thinking like, what if he really like at this age, he still got that style. I saw that highlights of him bobbing and weaving, bro. He was still evading punches. Like at that age. Bro, what do you think Ibeabuchi would have? How do you think he would have performed 14 years ago?
Man, we're talking about towards the end of the Klitschko era / the beginning of the Wilder Fury Joshua era. Man, Ibeabuchi versus Vladimir Klitschko, or versus Oleksandr Povetkin versus even Vitali, right? Or who were the top guys from that era? Now, David Haye too fought for the championship back then. Man, he probably could have done something because Ibeabuchi is strong. I saw him taking some clean shots even at 52, and he just dusted them off. And he was, like you said, he had some decent defense. You could see the way he lifted his hands and was still bobbing and weaving.
Did you see the
Ibeabuchi is a trade fighter.
Did you see the highlight of the third round? Bro, he was throwing punches
I saw that. Yeah.
He was throwing punches like crazy, like he used to throw punches. He was throwing punches, bro. I'm like, this guy, man, still. They say once a legend, always a legend. Big ups, shout out to my bro, FGM Media, the 5G's Media on Nigerian brother doing a very good job. And shout out to him because he's the one that filmed this clip right here of I think the third round. Look at that look at that left to the body, bro. Still the same guy. I cannot lie to you, man. I searched for this fight. I searched for it everywhere. Tried to watch it, bro. I tried to buy it, but no. Like, you know what? You know what's funny right now? There is a look. It took a left hook from Afinni, bro. It took a left hook from Afinni clean.
Afinni was throwing combinations too.
Yes, man. Both were like these are legends, bro.
It was an entertaining fight.
And the 35, bro. Look at him coming forward. Still the same with the same ferociousness that he had then. The same ferocity he had. Afinni is also good, huh? Afinni is also good. And Afinni is 40 years old. So Itama is like 12 years older than him. Can you believe it?
Bro, you know the perfect fight for Ibeabuchi, in my opinion. Give me Shannon Briggs.
Jake Paul.
Shannon
Briggs.
Briggs.
You know they've talked about that fight before. I don't think
because they are well matched.
I don't
think they are well matched.
Shannon Briggs will not beat him, man.
But I think he might beat Briggs.
That guy is never in shape. He also used steroids. The last time he was set to fight, he was popped off for steroids. You know, Ibeabuchi has never tested positive for any performance enhancing drugs. That's why people think he's on steroids, because at 52 he still looks very much in shape. He has let's keep it real. He does have a better physique than Mojitama right now. At 52, let's keep it real. Look at his physique. He has a better physique. He's in physical. It's true now. Not lie. Let's keep it.
Yeah.
At 52, bro. Overall, this man. Let's see. When I see him fight, man, I'm like, damn. I wanna watch him fight live. You know, I just hope he gets a fight whereby, you know, even if it's a UK or anywhere else, man, I travel a good guy. I want to go watch and fight live because this guy is a legend, dude. Big legend, bro. I don't lie. I swear.
Yeah.
Man, big ups to him. I'm gonna be interviewing him soon. I already spoke to him. He said when he get home, he will let me know because I have a lot of questions for him. And I like the fact that the whole media, the ring didn't report it. They didn't report the fight, but boxing scene did. The whole media did.
Yeah.
We know why the ring did not report it. We know why. You know, we just know why. But anyways, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, guys. God bless you all, and catch you on the next one.